Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing good tonight. Should be a pretty chill night tonight. Just pretty much gonna hang out and work on the MacroEfficient main. Since I've been so busy lately that I haven't been able to do that much or plan anything more complex for the stream. Killer, I don't know if you saw my note in Discord, but unfortunately I didn't get time to put the trivia questions all into Streamlabs tonight. So I will save the trivia for next week. But also, I like to do Time Traveler when I do trivia. Just theme fits more, and Time Traveler is like right on the edge of the end of an episode, so it would be kind of weird to try to do that and also do trivia. And that's why we're here on MacroEfficient. Hey Nicholas Gartland, good to see you. Hope you're doing good tonight. Yeah, it's good to be streaming for sure. These Thursday nights have definitely become such a highlight of my weeks. Hey Samuel, good to see you. Hope you're doing good as well. Appreciate you hanging out. It should be at least be a little interesting because we're actually going to be progressing the MacroEfficient account. Pretty much just doing some questing. Well, I should say finally getting back to questing, honestly. It's been a little while, actually, since I did some significant questing. Definitely some spoilers for the next episode of MacroEfficient, though. A lot of stuff happened in the last couple days I've actually been able to work on it. Some big unlocks. But I won't call too much attention to them for sure. Might be a little weird. I'm actually probably going to be recording some clips for the next MacroEfficient video in between parts of the stream. But I know that's a fairly standard thing to do for OSRS content creators, so hopefully it doesn't stand out too weird. I'm yet to decide if I would prefer to do that or go back and just take clips of the stream and commentate over them later. So I'm going to try the former, and if I don't like it, I'll do the latter. Normally I like to focus on communicating with you guys during a stream. Diary requirements are a huge task. They're so high for all of them. Plink makes a pretty good way to go about magic, though. Especially because it's pretty AFK. Can't complain, honestly. At some point, I'll have to get all those requirements on this account. That's outside of the scope of the actual MacroEfficient series, though, for sure. Let me know if the volume sounds good as well. I had to rebalance my whole setup because my settings got reset for some reason. But thankfully, I'm getting pretty good at identifying exactly how to balance it without actually, like, listening to it play back constantly. Like, looking at the actual decibel numbers and being able to balance it that way. So just starting tonight with the usual herb run. And then probably swiftly followed by the birdhouse run, and then we'll get started with some quests. Maple tree. Do I want to grow that? I think I do. That seems worthwhile. I know it's like 20k, but I think a seed pack averages like 27k. I don't have any money on me. Yeah, 21k. We can make that work. Unless it dies, then it's totally not worth it. Normally whenever I get a U request, like a U tree, I don't accept it and I downgrade it to an easy contract because I don't want to spend that much money on a contract that's going to give me like 27k back on average. Because I pretty much only do farming contracts for those seed pack money. And it's best when you get like something really cheap like watermelons or something. Appreciate the love on the content there, Samuel. It sounds like you actually have a lot going on too, honestly. Working on Elite Diaries is a huge milestone, for sure. I didn't see that they wanted to add next to OSRS, but I did hear that they wanted to remove the dual arena, which is frankly like amazing. They did say it's extremely far off, so I wouldn't expect it anytime soon, maybe not even in the next couple of years, but you know, at some point if that's their goal, that's awesome. I can actually plant this Toad Flax. I usually keep it open just in case I need to do a herb seed based farming contract, so I always do my contract before I replant the seed. Hope everyone's week was pretty good. Oh, that's the poll booth. My week was pretty tiring this week, but honestly I can't complain too much. Just was a kind of unexpected week. A lot of unexpected things happened. Nothing bad though. Yeah, I should probably start getting all the seeds banked up in the vault there too, Samuel. I'll probably eventually get there over time just by opening my contracts and putting them in the vault, all the seeds that aren't worth anything. Oh, I didn't put seeds in that one. Rip me from earlier today. Yeah, the dual arena, it has its place. Like, the idea of staking on actual skill fights, like, you know, NHPKing or whatever else, makes a lot of sense and it's really cool, but 50-50 staking is just not a good fit for the game. It breeds a lot of toxicity and a lot of scamming. And even though some people can use it legit and it like can be pretty exciting, it's also just not great. I don't think that outweighs the negatives it has on the game. Did I? Yeah, I totally missed the other one. Rip me from now. Hey Sid, good to see you. Hope you're doing good tonight. I've never seen the WoW Arena system. What's that like? I should probably add a exclamation point music command, honestly, but I don't have one. If you're curious, this song is Besa Besa Beat by Nana Kwabena? I don't know. It's that one. It's one of the free YouTube songs. It's in, I used it in the MacroEfficient series. So I already did this one. Which one did I miss? I'm so confused. I'm extremely confused. I'm very confused. Oh, yeah, that's right, because yeah, okay. Past self is really messing with current self. Let's just ignore this. Nothing happened. Yeah, exactly. Sir McBeardsley. Good to see you as well, by the way. That's 100% the problem. Did I forget to put the seeds in one? No, I got the seeds in all of them, according to RuneLight anyway. I put the seeds... Oh, you mean... Yeah, that's right. Last time I forgot to put the seeds in. Duh. So that's why I have an extra birdhouse now. That's annoying. Go figure. Oh, yeah, that's right. I gotta train up to 31 herb lore so I can do Egger's Ruse next. So let's do that real quick. What would be the fastest way to do that? Probably just make any potions, right? I only need 4 levels. What do you need for that quest anyway? You need 31 herb lore that's boostable and a botanical buy. boosts by 4, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, so I already have the requirement for it. Let's do Edgar's Ruse. And I think I have everything in the bank for this one. Cool. That is too many climbing boots. Nobody needs this many climbing boots. This was one that actually registered on the all items you need for quests lists. So I have all these. I remember buying these. Tinderbox. Pestle and mortar. Mouse, please. Venar potion. There we go. And I think I need an Ardoin teleport as well. Yeah. Probably a games necklace would be good. This will be a nice one to get knocked out of the way because then I can actually use the Trollheim teleport. Great. All right, cool. What was the last song, Sid? Right now we're playing Beyond. The last song was Bossa Bossa Beat, and the one before that was Back to the Future by Of Shane. Don't know if you want me to go further back than that. Oh, sorry you haven't felt like playing many games, Sir Big Beardsley. The Questcape grind will be there for you when you're ready for it, too. Yeah, ELO MMR makes sense. That'd be great. Also, team-based fights would be really cool, too. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because then you can't, like, you can't fix fights then, basically. Makes sense. Revamp Castle Wars, that'd be great, honestly. Alright, so I'm going to record a clip here, and I will be doing this periodically through the night, so sorry if it sounds awkward. But I'm actually recording for the next video, so it's cool, I guess, to get to be part of that. Alright, so the next quest on our list is actually Edgar's Ruse, so let's get that started next. Sweet. I hate quests like this that fill up your inventory, though. It's so awkward. Yeah, revamping Castle Wars would be so cool. I really love watching, like, the really good people play Castle Wars. It's so technical and advanced. Yeah, the learning curve on NH is super daunting, I agree. But that's why you could do smaller risk fights for sure. But also MMR would help a lot in that regard. Night at the Theater? Samuel? Isn't that one completed automatically if you had a KC already? Or did you not? Oh yeah, the 6 quests at the end. Sir McBeardsley, you need a lot of skills for those. It's actually kind of annoying that you have to do so much, oh, he won't let me start it. Okay, dang it. I need the botanical pie already. It's annoying that you have to do so much scaling at the very end. But, I mean, there's a lot more room for quests to add here. Botanical pie. Collect item. Bank. Great. Oh, and annoyingly, now I have 1 charge left on my thing. Go ahead and equip a new one. Rock out with a full inventory. It's good stuff. Alright, let's try this again. Back to Future. Oh shit, you got it. Yep, the one before the MOBA beat or whatever it was. Hey, good to see you, Cody. Hope you're doing good tonight. Thanks for jumping into the stream. Got it, Samuel. No KC the theater. I feel like that one is definitely a roadblock for people who have who have very casual, rather. Like, I fully expect I will also struggle with that. I kind of get the point that it's supposed to be a jumping on point for people who are casual and would probably never do raids otherwise, but it definitely is like kind of a brutal step on the way to the quest cape, because most quests are very chill. Alright, so let's start the quest before the boost goes down. I don't have any room for any, I guess I could have worn the climbing boots. Stamina potions, I just realized. The theater one is so hard, Sir McBeardsley. I'm actually legit worried about that, though. I have heard you could get carried through it if someone else really knows what they're doing. Hey Norris, good to see you. Hope you're doing good tonight. Hey Rage, good to see you as well. Tonight we're working on the MacroEfficient account. Like actual working on it for the actual episode, because I didn't have time to put anything else together tonight. So, and I'm getting pretty close to finishing up the next episode, so I figured we might as well just knock it out together. It's pretty good. Yeah, Ampre, that makes sense that you had a friend carry you through it. Honestly, I'll probably do the same. I've never done Raids 2 before. I've never done Raids 1 before. Be an interesting experience for sure. You got a fire tome on the first kill, Cody? That's actually sick. That's so nice. You'll really appreciate having that fire tome that early on your hardcore Iron Man, assuming you're just starting. I got one really early on mine too, and it's so handy. Because basically you use Fire Strike through all those early game quests anyway, so it just makes everything so fast. That probably makes more sense, Senpai, to do something like that with Cox instead. Also, good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing good. I feel like you would be able to find someone, right, Samuel? Like, even with no friends who play or who are ready for it. Or definitely at least just check the Discord. There might be someone there who will help you. Where am I going, by the way? This is a secret path I've never taken before. Huh. I didn't know this was here. This is faster, isn't it? Very cool. This goes to the prison. That's awesome. Alright. Yeah, I'm really hoping someone will be able to carry me through it when we get to that part as well. Because I never... Well, I might try to solo it. But the part of the problem, too, is I'm going to be solo combat when I get there. Because I'm really not expecting to be at much higher than 85 combat when I am looking to get the quest cape. So that'll be a problem. I have heard also, Amp, that Verzik is the hardest. Especially in story mode. Not a bad idea to just focus on one skill at a time, though, Samuel. Or whatever you have feelings for. That's how I used to play, too. And honestly, it's more fun than what I do now, which is more focused on making actual content, which requires usually more focus on one specific thing for longer. Don't want to jump around too much. This is this is so weird to me, going this way. It feels so strange. I can go up this one too. Should have grabbed a stamina for sure. I'll be able to grab a stamina not long into this quest, though, because I know we have to go to Ardoin, I think, right after this step. Yeah, Sir McBeardsley definitely asked for a clan invite. Pretty much anyone in the clan can get you an invite, because I've got it enabled, so anyone can invite anyone, basically. So, hey, who's here? Hey, Nori. Good to see you. You beat me. I was so slow to get here because I didn't bring a dang stamina potion. Go figure. Let's get some goutweed. Back down the hill. I have heard the scythe helps a lot, but obviously that's probably beyond what a lot of people can have at that point anyway, especially if they're kind of rushing the quest cape like I am. A rhythm game at 100 BPM. That's an interesting way to look at it. I'm definitely going to try to solo it. I'll give it my best shot. But if I need someone to carry me through, I wouldn't be surprised. Will be a good learning experience for sure, though. Hey, Amplified. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good tonight. Or I should say good day. I'm assuming that you it's day by you, because it is 8 p.m. by me, 8:30 p.m. Clan Embers? I'm not sure what that means. With size, but I assume you're implying that like a lot of people come in with size and carry you. Makes it really easy, I'm sure. Here we go. Alright, let's get some goutweed. Oh, actually, not yet. We have to make a fake human for him to eat. Got to sacrifice a poor defenseless parrot to the troll. Native Theater probably should have been a mini quest, Nori. I fully agree with that. Well, it was really egregious too when it first came out, because it was basically just like, do Theater of Blood story mode one time. It didn't even have any lore or extra dialogue associated with it. And then they reworked it to have some extra lore, so that made more sense. It was great. Oh, I should turn on HD, shouldn't I? Well, the problem is I'm taking footage for the actual series, and I don't want the series to jump from standard to HD in the middle of it. So that's why I'm on standard. I'm going to explain it in the next actual video. HD does look so good, though. In the future, though, after the series, I plan to use HD pretty much all the time. It looks so good. There we go. Now we can go get this parrot and get a stamina potion. Final plan for this account, Samuel, is pretty much just get the quest point cape right now. I kind of define it as like, I want to unlock all content, so I'll probably go just beyond that too, and like, you know, get some higher stats and stuff. Probably mostly combat. But basically the whole goal of this account was just to get an account that can easily get around the game, to make it easier for me to take footage of my other account, Time Traveler, and that basically means just get a quest point cape, because it was really hard to do it, so, before this. Let's get that poor parrot drunk. So yeah, basically the whole idea is I'm gonna get a quest point cape in a quote-unquote macro-efficient way. And that basically just means doing some pretty good routing, most of which has already been done by the optimal quest guide on the wiki. And that's where we are. It is good that they're making quests harder, honestly, Senpai. This game has way too many just trivial, non-interesting quests already. Just quests from a different era for sure. There we go. Now we can run up there. I'll be so happy when this quest is done and I can actually just teleport up there. Such a good unlocked Trollheim teleport. I could turn it on and off, Rage, but I'm actually planning to use this footage right now in a time lapse, so it would be kind of jarring. But I'll turn it on and off later. I remember when Questgate first came out, Senpai, it was like, it felt like such a big deal, but when you think back to like the quests that were actually released as of late 2007, it's like none of them were incredibly hard. Late 2006 actually, so even less than that. You could get a quest cape with like 60 combat, no problem. Because even Dream Enter wasn't even released yet. Hardest quest in the game was maybe Morning's End Part 2 when Questcape first came out. Maybe Monkey Madness, because Monkey Madness was actually really hard doing it for the first time as a kid. I gotta go talk to him about the parrot first, don't I? Yeah. Before I can go put him at the actual prison. Yeah, probably Morning's End Part 2 is hardest at the time, for sure. Well, now we know that Monkey Madness isn't hard. But Monkey Madness was really hard for me the first time I did it. It probably took me 10 hours. Getting around Apatol is really hard when you had, like, Rune HQ screenshots. And you had never been there before. Just spent a lot of time dying. Like, don't forget at the time they were like, walk in the tall grass so you don't get shot at. And that was like the kind of stuff you took to heart. That's what the actual guide said. Not to mention there's that whole extra step that you don't even have to do now if you just follow the efficient guide. I think one of these is like a 60-ish. So I'm really happy I got that agility knocked out of the way. I'm not trying to be submerged to the name of Rune HQ, it's just a different time. It was a very different time. YouTube was just a thing. Video guides probably weren't even really a thing. I wonder when the first actual video quest guide was released. Someone could probably find that out. Alright, now let's go to the prison and put the bird there and give it a chance to take in some great human torture sounds. Gosh, it's so hard to click on these agility things. I guess I'll just run around. Of course. Following quest guides back in the day was a totally different experience than it is now. I definitely think some people don't quite remember just how bad some quest guides were. You would read like a paragraph, like a 4 or 5 second sentence paragraph that was literally just like, all it really said was, go here and talk to this person. And it would be things like, go downstairs in the troll stronghold. And you're like, I don't even know where that is. So you have to find downstairs. But, you know, it's real easy to us now. Alright, Parrot is taking in some beautiful human screaming. Oh, now I have to go back to Talbury. Stop and get another stamina potion. Definitely forgot how much running around there was in this quest. I also did Fremennik Trials and earlier today. That one also had a lot of running around. I should probably keep one inventory spot open for the robes. Gotta have all this crap for this step. Sick PK montages with Linkin Park. Crawling in my skin. That sounded horrible. It doesn't help that I'm all stuffed up. Oh man, I totally had a PC that struggled with more than one web page open. It would literally, if I swapped off the RuneScape tab, it would, swapping back and RuneScape would take like a full 2 or 3 seconds to start rendering again. It was so bad. At least when I first started playing. Hey killer, stop texting in chat while you're driving. It's Talvery. Talvery. It's Talvery, okay? It's Talvery. Oh man. Let's steal this guy's clothes. I feel like browsers got tabs in the mid 2000s. Maybe I'm misremembering. I may have not even had a tab. I remember like being super blown away about how convenient it was. Yeah, fair enough, killer. Glad you're safe. I remember being super blown away about how convenient tabs were. So much easier than swapping windows. And I think Firefox had them first. I know Internet Explorer didn't get them till like late 2000s. Yeah, 05. I started playing in late 05, so I think I had them from the beginning. Using Firefox was so cutting edge back in the day, for sure. Enjoy the snacks, killer. I could use some snacks, too. I know there isn't an L between the A and the V. I don't know why I've always called it Talvery. Taverly. Talvery. It's Talvery. I actually had an idea to make a pronunciation guide for old school RuneScape, but instead of saying, you know, basically saying everything wrong intentionally. Mostly just because I've carried so many bad pronunciations with me from my childhood. I mean, I freaking called cake mix cocky mix in Time Traveler, and I didn't realize it was wrong until the very end. Killer is a snack. Can we have a real talk for a second? 100%. Funnily enough, I got, I already say everything rather than being intentional. Hey, I don't appreciate you attacking my character, okay? Welcome to Loombridge. Welcome to Vark. Funnily enough, I think I got Ardoin right from it being a kid. Assuming that's correct, and I'm like 90% sure that's correct. We are getting deep about killer snack status. Oh man, this step right here is so bad. From back in the day. I'm also about to die. Does anyone remember trying to do this step? Obviously it's super easy with the frickin' quest helper, but trying to find this little plant here is so hard. This little thistle. And then I think this is where I need 31 agility, or herbal, right? Yeah. Here we go. Boom. Troll potion achieved. Ardorone. Oh. That makes sense if it's French. Yeah, Ardorine. That one always was easy to me for some reason. What was another one that I always struggled with? I'm blanking for some reason. I'll try to think of one. Talvery. That's for some reason the one that sticks with me the most, I guess. Yeah, I'm just thinking about stuff from other games now. Samuel, I am 100% still a wiki snob. I gotta read the entire wiki page for everything. But I did that back in the day too, mostly because RuneScape was blocked in my school. So I would spend all my day on fan sites reading the guides. So I knew way more about the game than I had actually experienced. Just like spent all day reading guides. We were dumb 13-year-olds. It's a totally different time to play a game like this. You should definitely consider using the quest helper, Samuel. It makes a world of difference. Though the quick guides on the wiki are also amazing, especially if you're already familiar with the areas you are and stuff. The full guides are great if you've never played the game before, for sure. We did use backdoors in school to play online games, but our administration must have had some really good logging or something, because they were patched like immediately. Like I'd try to use so many VPNs and domain pass-throughs or whatever, and they were always patched within a day or two, every time we found one. The fan sites were never patched for some reason, though. I guess because it pretty much just looked like articles. There's Nori again. So yeah, I do know we eventually learned how to get around it by bringing games that were downloaded and on our flash drives. Our computers, you couldn't like run programs off of them that weren't approved, but you could from a flash drive for some reason. So we downloaded some games that we could completely store on a flash drive, and then just had an exe on the flash drive, and we would play it from the flash drive. There was a bunch of games that we played that way. I think I had an emulator installed for like SNES. And I specifically remember I spent many days playing this Super Mario World fan game called, I think it was called Super Mario Forever. That was a really fun one to play. It ran really well off a flash stick. And that's pretty much what we did for like 2 years, and it never was an issue. Cool math games. We actually like legitimately just played cool math games in my math class. That was like peak learning content. Here's my... Oh shoot, I should have dropped that thing. If you drop the fake man on the ground, he's like 10 feet tall. I think I can go down and get the goutweed now. How many goutweeds do I need, by the way? Also, the quest guide didn't update. That's a little annoying. It's been doing this a little bit often lately. Yeah, it's telling me to talk to him still. Oh well. Oh wait, I need the key. Duh. Never mind, disregard me. I should have grabbed another stamina potion. Oh, Minesweeper? I got so good at Minesweeper too back in the day. Alright, where's that keybird meat? Ah, kitchen drawer. That's right. It's weird that it didn't update. I bet the desert looks good in HD. I didn't have a chance to go there yet. Alright, how many goutweeds do I need? Is it 2? Okay. I thought it was 2. Let me check the quick guide too. One for Dream Enter and one for Dragon Slayer 2. We can do that. We can do that. That's not too bad. Oh, you had a person in your school that coded a VPN that would get you around it? That's so cool. Definitely didn't have anyone like that in my school. Alright, isn't there a hack you can use here? Let me read the quick guide real quick. You stand on the same tile as the door, where you stand when you end up open door, and search the goutweed crate just before the 2 cards meet, right below of south of the door. You can run straight through depending on how the trolls are synced, which could be slightly off on some worlds. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Trying to see where this means they'll sync up. The 2 cards meet right below south of the door. I see, right here. Okay. So when they meet right here, I can run through. I remember when Vinesweeper came out on RS3, that was my jam because I had played so much Minesweeper in school, for sure. I don't have a lot of food or energy. Okay, so just before they meet. I will give Killer 20k for every fail. I promise. This is too early, right? Oh. Is that gonna work? Amazing. Genius. I'll be so happy when I'm done with RuneScape Stealth for the entire rest of my life. RuneScape Stealth is the worst thing in the world. Okay, next time I think they'll sync up. No, next time. I love hacks like this. Oh my gosh, Rat Catchers is the worst. It doesn't have any tricks. Is that too early? Yeah, we're good. That one did not work. That one did not work at all. This one might work. No. It is the worst thing in the game, trying to get spices with a kitten. I've heard that's not as bad now, though, since you since you can fight the behemoth rats, but maybe it still is because I always see content creators let their cats die there, so this is not gonna work. Yeah. It is awful, I guess. That's too late. Look at this pro strats. Whoa. You never saw someone be so slick. I course corrected at the last moment. Genius. Peak genius. These guys are actually really dumb. It's the problem with the guards in the Rat Catcher's quest is they're so freaking smart. They can see behind themselves and stuff. They're way smarter than any other NPC in a stealth mission. This looks good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, let's get out of here. Okay, I just have to go back to Sanfu, and we're done. We are slowly getting more potion and pie boosts, at least. Like, we have the botanical pie now, and we have the dragon fruit pie and the mushroom pie. So we're slowly getting there. None of them are +5. But I mean, it's something. The +4 boost is still extremely useful, and it kind of gives you an option to have a renewable boost that's a lot easier than spices, which are mostly only useful for diaries and stuff. Whoever coded rat catchers. Jimmy looked into it a little bit in his rat catchers video. It seems like it was just like a one-off content developer who was only with the company for like a year. And it seemed like he had planned like a bunch of sequels, and that never came to fruition because he left. Alright, let's take a quick break here and record a clip for the video. Alright, this is the end of Edgar's Ruse. Turning in the Goutweed here. Of course, got a couple more Goutweeds for upcoming quests. But that's 11k Herblore experience, which is huge. All the way up to 34 Herblore from that one. Absolutely love it. And with that out of the way, we're going to move on to Taibowane Trio as our next quest. And I'll start the music again. There we go. Sweet. Devious Minds is still a dead end even on RS3, isn't it? It's like the absolute dead end quest because it's basically like a prologue. It leads nowhere. It totally should influence the stealth stuff, Ampre. It kind of does for Thieving Ham members, which is pretty cool. This one's got a pretty long list, doesn't it? Yeah. I have everything in the bank, though, so that's cool. We need a hammer. Small fishing net. I have a steel spear. Agility potion 4. Let's get our ranged weapon out. And then I'm gonna need log. And I'm gonna need anti-poison. Stamina potion, of course. Definitely want the drum and staff. Do I have a banana in the bank? I do not. Let me grab one of those. Can you get a poison Karambwan right off of here? No, you can't. That's okay. Grab an extra Karambwan. That's not what I want. Just in case I burn it. And we'll grab some Joker Bones as long as we're here. Wow, these are expensive. Secret money-making method, maybe. Hey, Ralph. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. I don't think that was actually Red Alert 1 music. It's called Emergency on Level 3 by Jeremy Black. I think it's inspired by Red Alert 3. Or Red Alert in general, rather. But I think it's an original song. I got it off the YouTube Studio music library. It's a song I really like, but I couldn't find a place for it in an actual episode of MacroEfficient, so I just have it in the playlist. There's just a couple songs like that they just don't quite work in that context. Let's knock this one out. This is a pretty nice one to get done too, because I can then AFK fish Karambwans if I want to. Which I always find really fun and easy to do. That's like a chill activity. Glad to hear you're doing good, Ralph. I'm doing pretty good too, actually. Can't complain too much. You know, I've never played any of the Red Alert games. I've seen a lot of videos, but I've never played a game. Nori, you're just everywhere. That's amazing. Different pet and everything. I love it. I love the theme. I like how he's like, I'm just going to ask you to do one more thing. Like, it's not a big thing at all. But it's actually, like, a full quest. This thing still does not want to keep my quest journal up to sync. There we go. $23 is such a weird number that you need for this quest. Yeah, I was always more of a StarCraft kid. I played StarCraft as my primary RTS, and honestly, one of my primary games. Never did the Red Alert games. Tim Curry is definitely a treasure. I have 100% seen all of his clips in Red Alert. I will go to the one place that cannot be tainted by the tendrils of capitalism. Space! I don't do the delivery justice, but I think you get the point. Love it. Alright, let's get this Karambwan G vessel. Karambwan vessel. Oh, that's awesome that there's still an online community, Ralph. StarCraft 2. StarCraft actually got a remaster, which is a big reason why there's still a community. Though the problem is now Blizzard's falling apart, and there's some really big bugs that have been discovered that are just destroying the online matchmaking system. And they haven't done anything to patch them yet, so hopefully they get around to it eventually. Because right now the matchmaking system's still really broken. I still tune into streams every once in a while for StarCraft Remastered, and it's just cheater after cheater. That makes sense, Ampray. It's so interesting that they haven't even continued in an RS3 at all, though. It's still just a random one-off quest. Gotta talk to this guy, make him feel like he is very important. And he'll help me, he'll let me help him. This is such a weird quest too, because I feel like it's one that's way harder without a guide. Like, you would never know that you should drop the vessel that he gives you and get a new one. Ooh, a fishing level. That's a weird time for a fishing experience drop. You would never know that you need to drop trick the Kronbon West vessel here. So tricky. Alright, let's go to the Musa Point ferry ring, which I don't think I have got registered yet. It is... oh. That one. Dang it. I didn't get any teleports. Okay, let's do a quick little teleport to Clan Wars here. Recharge my stacks anyway. Sheila Village is also, like, really weird. Absolutely. Especially without a guide. But this one in particular, I feel like it could take you 5 times as long if you're trying to do it blind. Alright, that should be good. Can you slice a banana on a spear? You can't. That feels like an oversight. I don't know if you can use a spear to, I don't know if you can use a spear to cut a web, though, because that usually seems to be the definition of what is, like, a proper slash weapon or not. Just because it has a slash weapon doesn't mean you can use the, you can use it to slice the web. But what you can do is you can use it to, you can use an abyssal whip to slice a banana because it's considered a primary slash weapon. Gosh, I can't talk and also do all these complicated inventory management things. Okay, now this is where I need to go to the DKP ring. Stat check? Absolutely. There you are. Not a whole lot has happened since the last episode. Mostly I just did some agility, and I did some magic while doing the agility for the stat of the week. And then, of course, my passive skills, Hunter and agility. No, Hunter and agility. Hunter and farming have been going up, of course. Yeah, it is. It is coming along. Have a long way to go, though. I have a lot of grinding yet to go. Buddy, you're not fishing in the spot. You're not going to catch anything there. That's... oh, okay, he caught it. Good job. Pick up some seaweed. While I'm at it, I'll pick it up 5 times. Because that is a task that I just remembered off the top of my head. There we go. Pick up the Jogerburns. What? Oh, I walked off. That's what happened. Also, how do you ignite bones? They don't burn on their own. You need, like, logs or something to go with it. That's so strange. he's phasing through the fishing spot. Bantadechi. Oh my gosh, they burn so long. There we go. You ever wonder what this would actually taste like? Tasty joger bones? I can't remember if I need these logs for anything, but I'm going to use them. I think it's for this step. Let's cook this guy for a poison guy. Yeah, poison. Okay. Poison the spear. Yeah, we're good to go. This quest is actually like really fast if you have the quest guide going. It's like so fast because you can do so many things in advance because it's mostly just getting some really strange items and giving them to people. Also, I just realized I'm carrying around the goutweed still. What is wrong with me? It might be made of jungle moss, you're right. I feel like the only thing you get by burning bones, though, is like you dehydrate the bones and make them brittle. So, like, you could eat them, I guess. But also, there's nothing burning off the bones to fuel the fire. I don't know. RuneScape logic. This is a fantasy MMO. We can burn bones if we want to. You can't tell us we can't. The marrow might burn, Nori, especially because they're fresh bones. It's not like these are old bones. I guess I'm not too knowledgeable in my bone burning particulars. Alright, let's watch Tamayu just absolutely get destroyed with these old antiquated fixed camera angles here. Just getting absolutely destroyed over here by the lion thing. Here, drink this illicit substance I've made for you. Take this illegal weapon I've made for you. Do you want it or no? There you go. Okay. Now that you are on performance-enhancing drugs and have illegal weaponry, you are much stronger and can defeat the beast. Oh, HD would probably make the cutscene look pretty good, but it won't change the NPC location or the fixed camera angles for sure. Hey, OSRS Jakers, good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for joining the stream. And yeah, you can dance if you want to. You can be no friend of mine. I don't know how the rest goes, actually. It's been so long. I think you can kill these guys with a halberd, by the way, as a weird trivia fact that no one probably cared about. Please skin this animal for me. Thank you. Let's make a seaweed sandwich with a monkey skin for bread. Mmm. The tribal delicacies of this land are just absolutely mouth-watering. Hey, no worries, Jakers. Definitely do it. Definitely do that if you want to, but good to see you in chat as well. Appreciate the love, though, on the series. Yeah, we've made a lot of progress. And I'm honestly still so excited to see where this can go. Pro life hack, if you walk this bridge, you have a higher chance of succeeding on it. Though I have high enough agility now. I shouldn't fail? Yeah. Oh, I should have seen what the derpy lion looks like in HD. Dang it, I'm sorry I ruined that for you, Nori. Alright. I have cooked you some of the weirdest food in the world, and I would like you to eat it. And then return home for me, okay? Here is a banana and a Karamja rum. Seaweed monkey skin sandwich is next. Here you go. Have you not done the quest, Norris? Could you still see it? I don't think you can re-see that cutscene, can you? Or can you? It is kind of cool that pretty much all this is stuff you get from Karamja, so like it kind of encourages you to go around Karamja. Oh, what the hell is he doing? That was the weirdest movement I've ever seen. Was that retching? Or was that like, oh, it's so good, I gotta like bend over and pat my tummy? Alright. Oh, you need this, don't you? There you go. Alright, back to Tadichi. Tidich, I think, yeah. Oh, that's right, the line does just stay there, doesn't it? Even after the quest. Hey Curtis, good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing good. We're working on some quests tonight on the MacroEfficient account. Nothing too interesting, just general progress. I'm actually kind of glad that we're back to questing, though. There was a little while there where I wasn't doing much because I was working on Barrows Clubs and stuff. But anyway, we're doing Taibo Wanai Trio tonight. Or at least right now. I'll do more quests tonight too, obviously. Alright, let's go finish this quest. Honestly, not too bad. I actually don't mind this quest at all on a non-iron. This quest is super annoying on an iron. Just a lot of really weird items you need. I would stream more whoops, wrong one. Also, I always forget you can go from fairy ring to fairy ring, so I always unnecessarily teleport to the monastery. Absolutely rage. It was once upon a time that you could only go from a fairy ring to Zenaris, and then from Zenaris to another fairy ring, which I still could have done, but for some reason my brain at that point was just like, oh, you can't go from a fairy ring to a fairy ring. So anyway, I don't know why I've never gotten over the muscle memory. The problem is I also just don't use fairy rings that much because I've been playing Time Traveler now for so long, and before that a Skiller. Embarrassing. Anyway, Curtis, so I only wanted 65 for now. I only need 70 for the quest point cape anyway, so. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap up this quest. Alright, this is the end of Taibo Wanai Trio. Actually, pretty easy on a main account. I can't complain at all. Of course, though, this isn't the actual end of the quest, as I have to go claim these experience rewards from each of the suns. So let's do that. Thank you, Ampre. Appreciate that. Alright, first we go ahead and claim the combat experience rewards. Oh wait, no, that's the fishing reward. Never mind. I'm a true Buana. Absolutely. And now we claim the cooking reward, which is also pretty nice. Ooh, 69 cooking. Nice. Didn't think I was that close. Where am I going? And then lastly, the combat experience reward, which is actually pretty nice because it's, yeah, 2.5k in each of my offensive melee stats, which can't complain about for sure. All right, with that one out of the way, our next one is actually going to be My Arm's Big Adventure, which will be great because it'll give me another herb patch. So let's do that one next. There we go. Can I even do this one? Do I have Karamja Diary favor? I don't have favor. Looks like we're doing a favor grind. All right, let's do it. Yeah, I gotta go right to 100. Okay, let's do a favor grind. Oh, I got the Rune Spear KP. Might as well just elk that real quick. Alright, so we're doing Karamja Favor. Wait, you could just go north of the town and kill spiders for favor? But don't you need the freaking gout tuber though? Or is that just for irons? No, that's just for irons, right? Yeah, okay. Sweet, thanks for the tip. Let's do that. Okay, I don't need any of this stuff. Let's just grab our ranged equipment. Yeah, I can buy the gout tuber because I'm on a main account. That is a good tip. Secretly love doing the Karamja favor. It's actually pretty chill. Yeah, I figured I needed to do the tuber grind for the diary because I want to do the diary eventually anyway. I don't need to by any means, but at least not for the context of this series. But I figured I'd get it done eventually anyway. And if I'm going to take the time to get 100% favor, I might as well get it. But yeah, obviously I could just buy it. Even for 600k, it's totally worth. Ranging potion, please. Let's grab a couple, actually. Let's grab that cloak and the drum and staff. And we'll grab some food. I don't think these guys hit very hard. I think they mostly just poison, right? Also, do you need to initiate the favor grind? Do you need to first talk to anyone? I can't remember. The mine bombs are definitely coming along, Nori. It is a massive stack. It hasn't gone up substantially since the last time you saw, but it's also not like it's when the number is as high as it is right now, it takes a lot to make it seem like it made an increase, but it's definitely going up. Yeah, I thought I needed to talk to the guy. Thanks for the confirmation there, Nori. And then I kill these spiders. That is a really cool hack, though, because it's the same spiders you would spawn by cutting jungle. Actually makes me really happy to know I don't need the gout tuber too, because that's on average, I think, like a 2-hour grind. It took me almost 4 hours to do it on Trailblazer last time. Give me the favor dialogue overlay thing. Can I kill this guy? Yeah, not worth wasting sharks on. Alright, let's see if I kill one if the overlay appears. The ones near the farming patch. Oh, sweet. Okay, I'll try up here. Voodoo victims are so obnoxious, though. Ah, there we go. I don't think these guys actually poison, though. Ah, okay, cool. There's the overlay. I was hoping I had actually started the favor grind. Sweet. What a good life hack. Especially because these guys are aggressive too, I think. Is it like 1% per spider? Good to see you, Rage. Thanks for stopping into the stream tonight. Might be a little less than one favor. My favor's not going up yet. Am I not close enough to the village? I assume because the overlay is here. Oh, hey, Amber. I assume because the overlay is up that's still here. Definitely feel like I might be missing something here. Ah, yeah, I think you're right, Nori. It's the really weird part about this. There he is. Talk to the guy you got the quest from. Alright, let me try that. This whole place is really weird. It's really outdated. There we go. Work around the village. Oh, that's it, I guess. Okay, let's try killing some more. I have done jungle potion, Nori. At least I'm very sure I have. Yeah, I have. I remember because it took me like 5 minutes to get some of the ingredients. Just to confirm, though, let's take a look down here. There it is. Let's walk him in a little closer here. Let me talk to the jungle potion guy, maybe? You do have to do jungle potion to do trio, I'm pretty sure, anyway. Alright, I gotta look this up. This is concerning me that it's not going up at all. Yeah, it's supposed to be 1 to 2% per kill. Okay, so I do have to hack a jungle and attempt to repair the fence with just one guy first. So I messed up because I didn't bring any money or machete or axe or anything. So let me grab that. So you actually have to do it the right way one time, basically. That's what it seems like. It's weird that it gave me 1% favor at all, though, but for killing a spider. Oh, I can't use this axe. I really got to get my woodcutting level up a bit more. Oh no, I can use it now. Yay! Because I did Fremenic Isles. Yay! Success. Yeah, it's definitely like a weird, like this whole area is weird. There's a really weird series of events that need to happen. Oh, yeah, also speaking of weird, do you guys know that there's a step you need to complete after Shiloh Village if you don't want a warning every time you jump over that cart to get in and out of the village? There's actually one more step. I think you need to talk to the guy who starts the quest. And basically just confirm with him that what happened. And it's like so weird. And then once you do that, that little warning goes away. It's so interesting. That one I have a little bit more forgiveness for too, because it's a classic quest. Taibowane Trio is actually from RS2. It's just old. 5 nests from a birdhouse. That's amazing. What do you mean, Nori? What? There we go. Fix the fence. Okay, so now let's talk to the hardwood guy and get our trading sticks, and then we can kill spiders. And then we can get our stats lowered by Brood Victim again. There we go. My one single trading stick. That's so funny. Oh, yeah, sorry. This is me telling a story and then immediately forgetting that I told the story. Again. Yep, yeah, you could get rid of that little warning. Yeah, not many people jump the cart, but it can be handy if you find yourself being really annoyed by it. I think it's this guy over here in this house. You talk to him again. It basically means that there's a flag in the back of the engine that's basically checking to see if you did that every time you get over that fence. And it's not listed in a quest guide or anything. And I feel like the whole village of Taibowane is like that, where like, did you get your one trading stick before you killed the spider? Oh, you didn't? Okay, you get no favor. Inexplicably. He's like, oh, I'm glad you're killing the spiders, but I don't like it because you didn't actually get paid first. Yep, I'm going straight to 100%. It should be pretty quick, Nori. Like you said, this is like 1 to 2% per kill, so. We successfully debugged the 20-year-old point-and-click Java game. It was a success. should probably take 2 of these carcasses just to be safe. I know you need to cook one of those for the diary as well. It's a little annoying that these guys don't show up on the mini-map. I should probably tag them. They look really weird with all 3 highlight options on. Speaking of killing spiders, I'm currently at war with spiders. For some reason, they have just decided to take over the outside of my house and also my kids' playset. And it's been a back and forth battle. It does make him look like Saren. Man, what happens if you tag Saren with these settings? It would just be solid blue. Radioactive spiders of death. I hope the ones on my house aren't. That would make me very sad. I actually never knew about this trick. This is so nice. It's so much easier than doing the jungle clearing. Also makes sense why people are willing to pay 600k to skip that diary step, though. I guess I could become Spider-Man. I didn't think of it that way. I don't know if I want to be Spider-Man, though. Seems like a lot of burden. I think I'd rather just keep making RuneScape videos. Spider problem with my shed. I don't have a shed anymore. No, legitimately, it's so annoying. They're all over it. And I sprayed it down with vinegar water because that's supposed to repel them with the smell. And it did. It worked. But only for like a week. Now they're back. And I go knock down the webs every time I see them, and they just keep coming back. And I don't want to use anything more toxic on it because it's the kid's playset. So I don't know if I just have to keep spraying vinegar on it and hope they don't come back eventually, or what. Feel bad for him though, because like one time I found a spider that was like literally as big as my palm out there. It was so huge. I didn't even know they got that big around me. I don't want them to come in my house. Also, these guys apparently don't poison, so good to know. Actually could probably safely use Eagle Eye because I can pray at the statue in town now. Not that it makes a huge difference. These guys seem like they've got really low range defense. Gives them max hit though. Also, did you guys know that this prayer doesn't affect the special attack of the magic shortbow or magic longbow? I was actually watching Limpert's stream today and he mentioned that, so I looked it up, and yeah, that's apparently the case. So if you ever feel like you need to flick this while specking with the magic shortbow, don't. It doesn't help. Apparently that was an intentional design decision, which just seems like a really weird edge case. When they added this in, they didn't want to upset the PvP scenario, because don't forget back then, magic shortbow with rune arrows and specking was like super meta. So they basically did it so that it wouldn't upset the PvP balance at that point. This was also before So basically, the Magic Shortbow Imbued reverts a nerf that happened to the Magic Shortbow pre-2007. Originally, the Magic Shortbow could double spec, but then they nerfed it so that it couldn't. And then in Old School, we got the Imbued version that basically reverts the nerf. It's very, very interesting. Rigger, I don't know if it does actually, Dory. I didn't look that far. Remove sense with hydrogen peroxide, not a bad idea. It seems like if you can mess up their like pathing, they have trouble finding their way back after you knock them off. Yeah, Ornate Maul Handle is the same idea. But Granite Mauls were not nerfed until Old School. The Granite Maul nerf was intentionally to shake up the meta and stop a 30k risk being standard and very overpowered. The really interesting part is that I feel like Granite Maul Piers weren't even really a thing back in like 2006 when like Magic Shortbows were key. They didn't really become a thing until like 2007, I feel. Even though Granite Mauls were in the game from, I think, Slayer release. I don't think people really understood just how powerful it was. Yeah. Coming back and be like, wait, I can't double spec anymore? It was the weirdest nerf. They were like so concerned about Magic Shortbows. Ranged was very dominant back then though. I mean, it still kind of is in like like very low level combat brackets basically. Like look at free to play, ranged pretty much dominates at every combat bracket and they only have a tier 30 weapon. So I kind of get it, but also is like kind of strange. The Anchor was huge too. Oh yeah. The Anchor was the highest strength bonus though until God Wars though, I think. Was the Anchor? Anchor was before God Wars, yeah, because we have the Anchor in Old School even though God Wars wasn't in Old School on release. I like how the Anchor still sees some really edge case use because it's basically like a budget Elder Maul. It's very rarely used, but it's still pretty cool. I definitely remember like Anchor being one of the goals for a Max Zerker back then. I know I definitely put way too much emphasis on the Granite Maul when I was playing back then in like 2006. I'm pretty sure I primaried the Granite Maul for like 6 months. Like even after 60 attack I primaried it because it was so cool and I had no concept about what DPS was. It was like the coolest weapon ever. I was like, I get to hit you in the head with a giant rock on a stick. Felt like an absolute beast getting like DPS rates of an adamant sword. And I was like, oh, the special attack's so good. I could just use it all the time if I have it equipped all the time. Because I didn't know how I could take 2 weapons and swap them to use a different special attack. Life was hard for a 13-year-old in 2006, okay? It's not that meta things weren't, like meta efficient things weren't available, I just feel like the communities that discuss them were not as visible. Hey Kevin, good to see you. Glad to see you able to join the stream tonight. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Primarying a Dragon Holly was also classic, except I never had the guts to try to do Regicide. So it was a ruin for me. But it felt so overpowered to be able to save spot with melee, even though it was ridiculously slow. I mean, just think going back in the Tsar City back in the day, and how many people you'd see meleeing the Tsar creatures over the vents with Hollies, and how rare you see that today. Just felt completely broken back then. Using 2 weapons was way too big brain for me. I feel like I didn't start carrying a DDS to Slayer tasks until like 2008. And then when I realized that, I was like, oh, I could use my special attack bar on some other weapon. And then swap back. I was like, big brain moment. Yeah, runes were, well, they were a bit more expensive. I think the problem was the shops were always sold out because they weren't packs of like mind runes and stuff. But also, yeah, chaos and stuff were much more expensive too, for sure. The Obby Cape was only like 300k back then, though, so it's not like it was like good money to kill those things. That's how Lost City was too hard. Oh man, Lost City was actually hard though. I thought I had completely broken the game when I realized I could get my fletching up and fletch like an oak shortbow on the island and arrows. Not even realizing I could just carry runes on and kill it in 2 seconds. Hey Joshua, good to see you. Should be coming out this weekend, I hope. I hope, question mark. I think I have close to enough footage. But I also need to find time to actually edit it, so. Probably Sunday night at the earliest, I would think. And if not that, then probably Monday morning for sure. Yeah, definitely don't waste money on prayer pots for Slayer. What are you? Those are so expensive. It's not like they get you anything. I'd rather spend 20 minutes walking back and forth from the bank every hour to refill my lobsters. Oh man. I remember I used tuna a lot because I was like, lobsters are too expensive. 300k did get you a lot further back then. It definitely was a different economy for sure. I definitely spent 200k on my first full rune set too. Definitely couldn't get like Dragon Long for 60k or Alp price. It was pretty much shop price. Definitely couldn't get rune, like, how much are rune arrows now? They're like so cheap. How much are these things? I don't even know why they're so cheap. 38 coins each. Absolutely ridiculous. They were easily 400 to 500 coins each back in the day. No one was using rune arrows to kill jungle spiders. Oh, thanks for the price check. I always forget I can do that. That's just like so strange. So foreign to what we have now for sure. 100k, no exceptions. Not exactly Nori, because I spent like at least a couple of days thinking I was big brain moment trading D-longs for 95k and selling them for 100k. It was a good margin. It just took me like 10 minutes to find a trade. Flicking prayers is kind of annoying though. For me personally, I'd rather just use prayer potions. But it is really nice if you can do it effectively for long periods of time. It saves a lot of money. Speaking of which, my prayer is off right now. I forgot to turn it back on. I've definitely tried flicking prayers on my iron, but I really hate it. I could do it for like a boss fight in a quest, or like the fight caves for like 2 hours. But if I have to do it while trading Slayer or something for many, many, many hours, I just, I don't like it. D-Skimmy at 120k. I don't remember that. That means you could buy it from the shop on the island and sell it for a profit, right? I thought I remember D-Skimmy also being about 100k pegged. Almost there. Then we can finally get started with My Arm's Big Adventure. Apital was pretty annoying for most people. Especially before Recipe for Disaster, because the Apital teleport didn't exist until after Recipe for Disaster. Not to mention almost no one had Recipe for Disaster complete when it came out, are you kidding me? Let alone the Awawugi part. A little bit of diaries, but mostly focused on a quest, Kevin. You need 60% favor for My Arm's Big Adventure, but because you lose some favor during the quest, you might as well get 100% for the diary task right away. So that's what I'm doing now. Alright, let's record this. Don't know if it's going to be this spider or the next spider. We'll have to see. Alright, so Alright, so My Arm's Big Adventure requires Taiboy want a favor in order to complete. However, because you lose some favor during that quest, it's worth it to get all the way up to 100% for the diary task that's required of that. So I went ahead and just killed jungle spiders, which is really fast, actually. It's 1 to 2% favor per kill. So this really only took about 10 minutes, and it was worth getting knocked out. But now we can actually start the quest. So let's go on a big adventure with My Arm. Appreciate the like, Nick. Thanks for jumping into the stream. Glad you're able to hang out for a little bit. Kevin, I pretty much wait diaries as much as I need the reward or the experience lamp from them. So, like, I'll get all the easy ones knocked out for sure, because I really do want the experience lamps from those. But mostly I'm only prioritizing the ones that give me a reward I want right now. So one thing I got done was I got the medium Lumbridge and medium Ardoin diaries done, because I really wanted to get the faster farm runs unlocked that those rewards give you. Just as an example. So I haven't done a whole lot of them yet. Just kind of doing them where it makes sense. And then also wherever, like, if I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone, even if one of those birds is just a diary task, that makes sense to me to do it while trading up my account. Even if I don't necessarily need that diary to achieve the broader goals of my account. Okay, I think I can buy Troll and teleports now. That'll speed things up. Oh, there's no... Yeah, that's right. Ah, that's right, you can't. They don't have a teleport tablet for some reason. It's one of the only ones that still doesn't. It's very strange. I was just okay, I have lots of... Actually, do I have lots of law runes? Only 67. Let me get some more. Always handy to have some law runes. Alright, I know a ranging potion will be helpful here. Of course, staminas. And then what else do we need? Get get my fire staff so I can do my alking. Can I get a thank you dung from the Grand Exchange? I cannot. Apparently I forgot to get that earlier. Oh well. Oops. Let's grab the rake, the seed dibber, spade, and the bucket. And I'm going to need 4 buckets. Alright. And then let's go to Cudabear and get some camel poop. Because that's what I need, apparently. The goal is actually just the efficient quest cape, though. Sorry, Kevin, I forgot the other part of your question. Maxing is probably something I'll do on the far horizon, but I'm foregoing some more efficient maxing things in order to get a faster quest cape. Like, for example, if you're maxing, there's no reason you wouldn't just unlock Barbarian Fishing and go straight for 99 Fishing there to get extra agility levels and strength levels, which will greatly speed up things up down the road. But because my goal isn't maxing and I only need 60 fishing, I'm not going to bother. That's almost no strength and agility levels. An adventure with my arm, Nori. My arm wants to go on an adventure. Don't don't hate on my arm. House tab with scroll redirection for Trollham. Is that a thing? I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to grab a look. I think I have some Nightmare Zone points left. I don't know if I have the construction level for it, though, if it's even required. Alright, let's get some camel poop. Give me some stuff. I don't have a camel speak amulet yet. So I have to do this thing again. I think. I don't know if there's a faster way. Oh, I have to take a look at that. Hey again, Cuda, welcome back. Or sorry, Cody. Blah. Yeah, I'm Cuda. You're Cody. Hi, Cody. I'm Cuda. Alright, 3 steaming piles of crap for my arm. Let's go ahead and get this started. But first I have to check this out. I put away my Laurens anyway. Wow, that is such a weird thing. Why is this here? This should not be here. This should no. No, this is not good game design. This is not good. Let's go to Nightmare Zone so I can get some more. Good look at the Todd, Cody. Glad that you're here spending the time with us. Why is this here? Redirection tablets are supposed to be used for... Why? They're supposed to be used for house portals that have a construction requirement related to them. That is so weird. This is so private servery. Yeah, esoteric RuneScape knowledge. Seriously, good call. You saved me twice tonight, Nori. Saving me a lot of time. I'll have to get a lot more of these for farm runs, though, because I'm going to be a little ways off the Well, actually, I could just use Law Runes for that. I'm going to be a long way off the diary teleport for that, I think. For that patch. Part of me almost doesn't want to unlock this quest because I know it means I'll have a significantly longer farm run, but it's a really great patch because it's disease-free. Go down the staircase, please. Thank you. Appreciate that. This cutscene. I remember when this cutscene came out, Dragon Chain Bodies were worth like 10 mil and whips were worth like 3 or 4. So I think all of us pretty much had the a thought to try to find a way to steal these items from the cutscene. I must have tried like at least 10 times. Try to telegrab it, try to grab it. Then I gave up. But that was like 100% like, oh, I could just take it. I feel like they were less than 20 mil. They might have been 20 mil though. When this quest came out, because this quest came out in like 2006. Alright, I need a games necklace, don't I? So let's do that. Oh, I don't have any prayer or food. Let's see how this goes. This is not going to go well. If I die, I blame you, Nori. You told me to kill the spiders and use my prayer. I think we'll be fine. It's not too much damage. It is a lot of damage, though. It do be a lot of damage. There we go. They do be accurate, though. They just don't hit very hard. Alright, let's go back to my arm. Winterdawn is really enjoying, I find, Cody. I'm glad that you're enjoying it right now, at least, too. Keychain was 20 mil to late 07. Wow, that's so surprising. I mean, I think that just kind of goes to show you, like, no one really knew what they were doing. Because KQ is not that hard to kill in 2007 gear. Especially in a team. And it's only a 1 out of 128. So, like, retrospectively, it feels like if you knew what you were doing at KQ, you could make absolute bank. I definitely remember I went in like a trio and we got a D-Train drop in like, I think it was late 2007 too. I thought we sold it for 10 mil, but maybe I'm thinking about the split amount I had. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, also grats on 95 magic there, Nori. That's huge. This quest has got some really funny dialogue if you actually read it. I think, didn't Mod Ash have a hand in writing this quest? I think that's the case. The first time when it was actually useful. Oh yeah, it's so much more useful on an Iron Man for sure. That would play a big role in my enjoyment too. Though I feel like I enjoyed it a lot on my Skiller too, where it was basically useless just for other than for experience. Yeah, I thought Mod Ash wrote and coded all of this one. I couldn't remember if it was on part of a team though. Yeah, people were really scared to go to KQ. It was certainly hard to solo, but like knowing what we know now, it's not that hard to solo. So, I don't know. If I could go back in time, that's probably what I would do, because it feels like a life hack. Most bosses back in the day were definitely not intended to be soloed, but I feel like KQ is definitely one of the most soloable ones if you knew what you were doing, and almost no one did back then. Like, just think about Limpwort soloing KQ now and all that gear. Definitely not efficient by any means, but did I bring one too many super composts? Must have. All right, let's trek across the world. That's what we're doing now. Oh, the cache is so nice, Cody, for an early game Iron Man. It's the ultimate prize from that. I did the 99 farm making grind right away on my Iron Man, and it was totally worth it. It only takes like 80 hours or 100 hours too, so it's not too bad. It took me about a month. There's also a lot of misconceptions about KQ back in the day, though. Like, it was pretty thought that the actual protection prayers were like actual protection prayers, and you couldn't use that style at all. But really, it was a visual indicator that the KQ had a higher buff against that style defensively, and you can still hit through it. So, like, people were still using like Verox, thinking it was pretty useful on the second phase, when it really would have probably been better to use like a whip or something. So this is like pretty interesting. Probably fastest just to run down from here. I think it's a little less than that, Cody. You don't get a whole lot of cash if you do it from an early game Iron Man because your total level's so low. But between that and all the drops, I think it's somewhere around there, yeah. I think by the end of it I had like 200 or 300k cash. Just enough to really get you going. I have learned the hard way that KBD was never intended to be soloed. I'm trying to solo it, and I think it's harder than KQ is to solo, because you can't pin it between its minions. You could solo, yeah. Verox helped a lot, but mostly only on the first form. I feel like it would have been better to use a whip on the second form. It's nice that it hit through the defense, but the actual weapon is so much worse. Don't forget, at that point too, you could also have a defender, so your accuracy was really high with the whip. I don't know, maybe I'll run some DPS calculations at some point. Well, that's so weird, it rearranged my inventory. Yeah, no wait, people didn't know how to flinch anything, Emperor. Flinching, I only learned about flinching in OSRS for sure. Yeah, OP antifires help a lot. Even normal antifires helped a lot. And those came out with our RS2 release, rather. RIP, whoever that guy was. This is a very classic and very entertaining cutscene. Just like completely destroying the village. kill my arm. My arm is just misunderstood. He just wants some gout weed. My arm makes 600k. 600k an hour money method confirmed. Let me untag these guys. Alright, let's go ahead and finish up the quest. It's a pretty nice and quick one, at least. Once you have the favor. Sorry if you hear the train in the background. I live right by train tracks and I don't really have a choice when they go by. So you'll hear it. And this is with the window closed. Thanks for joining, Nori. Hope you have a good night. Hope you get a good rest. Appreciate all the help tonight on the quests. Cody, I don't plan on having a face cam anytime soon. I personally just find it like I feel like I would be a little bit too self-conscious having it on. But I mean, I don't know, maybe one day. I know it definitely can add a lot to a stream for sure, but right now it's just me kind of sitting in a room with a light on my face that would look very weird because the rest of the room is dark. And I also, like, I don't know. I feel like I would be too self-conscious about it, constantly thinking about it. Oh shoot, I do need that super compost. Okay, good thing that list was there. It's just a little bit too much for me, I think. Maybe one day though, maybe one day. I don't need these. Oh, you should try streaming, Cody. Well, if you like it, you should try. Maybe like try it and see if you like it. You should try. The tough part about starting streaming is I feel like you won't have a chat very active very often. When I initially started trying to stream on Twitch before I started making YouTube videos, and not having a chat can be pretty hard because you're typically expected to continue talking about what you're doing, and when no one's actually there in chat, it can be really hard because it feels like you're talking to an empty room. So I would try it for a while and see if you like it, because that's like the hardest part of it, I think. Once you get an audience going and you're able to start having interaction more often, it gets a lot easier, I think. But I feel like having no face cam makes it a lot easier on top of that, because you don't have to worry about like picking your nose or something by accident. Not that I'm speaking from experience here. Maybe I am. Maybe that's why I don't want a face cam. Alright, have a rake, my friend. Oh, rip. That random event has actually been removed. With a rake head flying off. Hey, I appreciate you coming to watch the stream, though. Happy to make you laugh. I feel like I am far from good at humor, but I am trying to get better. Oh, here comes the drunken dwarf. Gonna get freaking destroyed. It would be the most defining moment of my streaming career to pick my nose. I mean, based on how the Subinscape subreddit treats other streamers who do funny things on camera, I would not be surprised. That troll will forever be named Drunken Dwarf's leg, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's kill the baby rock. Kind of looks like a Pokemon. I always thought this guy looked like a Pokemon. It's just like a really colorful, cartoony bird. Hey Dauka, good morning, good to see ya. Hope you had a good night. Thanks for tuning into the stream. It's currently 10:30 at night for me though. I appreciate the compliment there, Cody. That does mean a lot. This is actually a really scary fight, Curtis. Not gonna lie. Also good to see you. Hope you're doing good. It's actually just really annoying. Oh, this boss actually has reduced experience. That's interesting. Because it just keeps knocking you back. Let's see. I might need to swap to prey range. Let's see how accurate it is. It's very interesting that this guy has reduced experience. Ooh, well, welcome to work, I suppose, Dauka. Glad you're able to watch the stream from work. That's pretty cool. Oh, I just hit 18. Forget how powerful rune arrows with magic shortbow are, and void. Magic shortbow I in particular. Also, I can't see your health bar. Okay, yeah, this fight is going perfectly well. Just don't let my health drop too low like I did with the troll boss in Troll Romance. I was just like, holy crap, this guy can hit 30s, and I didn't know that, and now I'm dead. And then this will finish up the quest. Can't remember where the end of this quest is, so I'm going to start recording now. Be a little quiet here for a moment. 45 farming experience. Wow. Look at that. My arm is the best. The question is, so do you think my arm... I mean, this is probably answered somewhere, but did my arm eat like his parents' arm first or literally his own arm? Because they're named after the first thing they eat. So was he saying like his parents named him my arm because they ate, you know, my arm? Or he ate his arm? I don't know. It's weird. Looks like I have to go talk to Burnt Meat to finish up the quest. Lots of burnt meat. Oh, great. Oh, okay, I have to go talk to my arm one more time. Yeah, that makes sense, Emperor. I thought it was his parents' arm. That's one of those lore items that I don't have memorized. Hey, Vorez, appreciate the love. If you're in the stream. It means a lot to me for sure. Certainly been working hard at it. Alright, there we go. that's the end of My Arm's Big Adventure. A huge Herblore experience drop and farming experience, which is super great. And I'll have access to this farm patch now to be able to grow more herbs, as My Arm will watch over it, so I can grow Renars or Snapdragons here free and not have to worry about them dying. One more herb patch on the routine. And now that that one's out of the way, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next quest, which is actually going to be the Slug Menace. I'm actually really happy to get this one done, as it'll unlock some of the better prayer gear that I'll have access to. Alright, let's get rid of this burnt meat. Put some of the stuff in here. There we go. I think I could do Slug Menace. I just got 30 Slayer today, so yeah, we're good. Appreciate the grats. The parents' arm, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Sins of the Father is a way off, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. Pretty much all of the new quests that I haven't had a chance to do in Old School, I'm really looking forward to. So far, it's like mostly just been quests that I've already done before in the main game, because I had a quest cape in like 2009. So I've done all like the pre-2007 quests a lot. Alright, let's go ahead and head over to the Grand Exchange and buy some of these items. It doesn't seem like Vorius is in the chat, but if you are, I am questing today. Now, I don't think yeah, I need to fight this guy. Okay. So let's get all these items. The Com Orb. I think I have to fight this quest. Yeah, Sloy Prince. Can only be hurt by melee. Okay. I think it's low enough level that I should be able to get away with my graceful setup. Fire Cape. Bear's Gloves. Dragon Scimitar. My very sad melee setup that doesn't have a defender yet. Makes me sad. Got the essence in the Meg. Great Chisel. Ooh. Definitely get some rest, Samuel. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out in the stream tonight, for sure. Oh, hey, Ryan. Awesome. Glad you're hanging out in the stream, too. Now that I know you're here, I can answer your questions and stuff in the stream. Alright, so we need a Mind Alter teleport. I don't have one. Damn it. Okay, so I do need an Elemental Talisman. Super nice thing to have for this quest. And then I also need a Mind Talisman, which is pretty expensive because it's a pretty niche rune crafting method. Okay, yeah, I might as well buy a Mind Alter teleport while I'm here. But yeah, I'm doing some questing tonight, Ryan. It's definitely, I'm almost ready to finish the next, or start editing the next episode. So that's pretty much what we're working on now. So Air Alter, Ardoin teleports. Air Alter would be a skills necklace. Earth Alter would be a lumberyard teleport. Yeah, I'm from the States. And the Water Altar would be a... probably just the Glory Spine. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and start the Slug Menace. Yeah, I'm specifically from the Midwest. A lot of dialogue to start this quest. This is another really cool quest, I think. Always really like this one. Oh no, I put away my fire staff. I can't high elk anything. I'll grab one from the bank as soon as I can. I think this quest at least gets additional parts in RS3, this storyline, but this is the end of it in the end of the White Knight storyline in Old School. I just like this secret spy kind of quest. It's fun. Yeah, it's getting pretty late. I think I'm gonna end the stream after this quest. It's only 10:30 by me right now, which isn't too bad, but I don't like to push it too much past 11. I'm having a lot of fun tonight, though. So I think we'll go until the end of this quest. I gotta remember this church. It looks so good. Just for shooting stock footage. But it actually looks so good. I absolutely love the Quest Helper plugin. It's so nice to go through these lore heavy quests, holding spacebar and just pressing the highlighted buttons. This one is really lore heavy. It's great though. Normally I like to dig into the lore, but not today. You guys are seriously helping me have a great stream tonight. It's been a really good stream. I mean, it's always a good stream. I don't think I've had a bad stream since I've started streaming. That was 3 months ago. It's seriously so great. Even when we're just having a chill night like this, where we're just working on the MacroEfficient account, it's so good. But I have even more fun too on the nights where we do like hide and seek or trivia. Speaking of which, next week I'm gonna try my best to put on a trivia game. So look forward to that, a trivia week. It is so low, Emperor. It kind of makes me feel like we picked the wrong item, but also it makes the collection more impressive too, so maybe it's the right item. It's so tricky to know. Yeah, the RS3 follow-up on this is super wild. It's actually really good. That sea slug. I like how you could just like skip all of Savant's dialogue too. It's pretty funny. It like doesn't even care. Why does he greet him with, "I hear you are something of a historian," after you've completed the quest for this? Like, you literally help him build this place into a... Oh, did I do that on this account? Yeah, I did. You literally help him build this place into a museum. It's kind of weird. That's a good question, Ryan. It kind of depends, I guess, if you're feeling more ranging or meleeing, and it depends on your stats too. But I feel like if you had equal stats, the Zamorak Hasta is gonna be more effective. I feel like the Dragon Crossbow is not quite sufficient on its own, but I also don't have a lot of experience in that regard. I've only ever killed Vorkath on a Leagues, so all the numbers were out. I just realized I'm still wearing snakeskin boots. How did this guy get a rocking chair on the dock, by the way? Did he drag it out here? Does he drag it out here every day? Does he leave it there? Does it get blown into the water sometimes? Like, how often do you see someone in a rocky chair on a dock? I feel like I've never seen that before. And brother Maldek is now one of the slug people. It's actually such a cool quest line. Never been to the south. I guess people sit on rocking chairs on docks a lot down there, huh? I suppose that makes sense. It just doesn't seem like a very safe place for a rocking chair, that's all. It seems like it'd be pretty unhealthy for the chair, and also potentially for you if you fell off. Do I have too much inventory? Yeah, 3 items. Okay. Rocky chair on a dock with a fishing pole. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I think this town is obviously based off of like a southern fishing village anyway, so I guess that makes sense. Aquaman undercover. Possible. It's very possible. I can't say I've ever fished from a look, it's you know, lived under a rock. It is a rock lobster. Can't say I've ever fished from a rocking chair before. That'd be new to me. But hey, if that's a pretty common thing, I'd say I learned. Shoot. We have to do a little puzzling now. And there's no guide for this, huh? Alright, let me steal that quick guide here. Okay, so this is up. This is such a complicated interface. For like a 3-piece puzzle. So interesting. You have to like select the piece you want. You can select more than one and move them together. So interesting. Seriously. Here we go. Right-click each page and to turn Rune Pure Essence into empty runes. Take each empty rune to use on this picture. Okay. Got it. I could do that. Getting a little bit more complex here. Well, this gives crafting experience. That's interesting. So I need water. Failed that one. Water. Shape water. There we go. Alright. Let's go to all the places. Start with the mind altar. These quests really have you go all over the world, though. Very interesting. There's the air rune. Let's use the Draenor Village teleport. Grab a new glory. There we go. It's weird how many quests have you visit every rune crafting out there, actually, if you think about it. Because you got this and you've also got lunar diplomacy. Seemed to be a common idea. Earth, water. Alucard is next. I never picked up my fire staff, so I can't do any more high alchemy, unfortunately. Alright, fire altar. And then earth. There we go. Alright, I think that's all of it, right? Quest guy's just not updating now. Yeah, okay, gotta go back to the doorway now. My inventory is an absolute mess. So much of the stuff I don't even need. Those runes in the door over here, fight a bug, and then we're done. There we are. Is there one I'm missing? Oh, did I destroy it? Yeah, I destroyed the water rune, didn't I? Okay. Hey, Michael. Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing pretty good. I'm doing okay. I just destroyed my water rune, and that makes me sad. So interesting that shaping the runes gives crafting experience, not rune crafting experience. It's so interesting that gives crafting experience at all, though. That definitely automatically makes me think, oh, that's pretty fast. I wonder how fast you can make those. And in leagues when we had equilibrium experience, you could probably use it to choose some crafting levels. trying to think if I destroyed any more. The air rune, the fire rune, the earth rune. It looks like I only failed the water rune. So we should be okay. I just didn't even notice. Ah, there it is. Okay, cool. Let's return and finish this quest up. Really got to get in the habit of recharging my prayer. I don't think I'll need it though. At least not this time. Proselyte. Proselyte is what I couldn't think of before. The prayer armor. Definitely got to get my hands on some of that. There we go. Alright, Mr. Slug Prince. Oh no, plot twist, it's the mayor, and now he's a fish guy. Yeah, it's the Quest Helper plugin, it's so useful. Definitely recommend using it. It's got support for all the quests now. Sometimes it does get desynced, but it's not terrible, and it's still extremely useful. Alright, buddy. Who would win, one swordy boy or a giant slug? We'll see. Hey John, good to see you. Hope you're doing good tonight. Thanks for popping into the stream. We're just wrapping up Slug Menace here. What is next on our list? Look, it's actually Getting Ahead, which is another pretty short one. It's one of the new ones too. Solo this guy, totally fine. Yeah, a lot of the diaries are on there, which is super nice. Not all of them yet, though. Oh my gosh, that was needlessly dramatic. It did like an AGS spec. And there's the Slug Queen. This one ends on a very creepy cliffhanger. The RS3, isn't it the RS3 quest that results in the Crossy sword? I think that's what happens. Alright, let's record this real quick for the video. A lot of dialogue. And there we go. That's the end of the Slug Menace, which is super nice, as it allows me to go ahead and purchase Proselyte from Certification here, which is a bit of an upgrade for my prayer armor, which is super great. As everyone knows, the Proselyte armor is actually adamant armor, and it has a prayer bonus. Yeah, excuse me. And it has a prayer boast. Gosh, I cannot talk. A prayer boast. And it has a prayer boost that is actually greater than that of Monk's Robes. So plus 23 for the full set, which is absolutely incredible. All right, on to the next quest, which is actually going to be Getting Ahead. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and knock that one out tonight. That one's a really short one. And then we'll call it after that. And I think that should be enough footage for the episode, too. I'll have to throw it all in the editor and see, though. Alright, I don't need the Mind Talisman anymore. I'll hold on the Elemental Talisman for Lunar Diplomacy, though. Alright, throw all this stuff away. Not forget my Fire Staff this time. Hey Matthew, good to see you. Hope you're doing pretty good tonight. Appreciate the love on the series too. Glad you're enjoying. Oh, does this have a... Oh, that's so nice. Look at that. I never knew this thing existed. That is so nice. Alright. We say hammer, saw, 2 planks, 6 nails, knife, red dye. Wow, I was wasting so much time. Needle thread. Just need bear fur and pot of flour. Nice. Nice. That is so great. And of course that's not selling. Here we go. Okay, skills necklace. Alright. Let's go ahead and start this quest. Should be pretty quick. Actually just blowing through quests today. It's going so fast. Alright, this one's actually new to me, so this will be a new experience. So I've seen it done on video a couple times. I know it's not super complicated. I think something along the lines of a giant boar is terrorizing this little farming hamlet, and I have to go figure out where it is and kill it, or something like that. Something else going on too, something more sinister, I don't know. I'm all for these little world building quests though. Not every quest has to be a huge epic expanse thing. The Kebos Lowlands mine, how far of a run is that? That's not too far. I actually have not explored the Kepos Lowlands at all. The cave looks dangerous. It is so satisfying completing a bunch of quests. Is this really all the quest is? I just realized I'm half health and didn't bring any food, so hopefully it's not too strong. Yeah, it looks like this will be a super easy. Hey, John. Yeah, the music is, actually the music's straight from the series. Oh, God. From the actual, MacroEfficient series. It's all stuff you can find on the YouTube. Oh, we're gonna risk it? Oh, we could do it. We could do it. No! I shouldn't have done it. Yeah, it's all stuff that you can get on the YouTube music studio thing. And all of the links are in the episodes of the MacroEfficient episodes. Yeah, Senpai, we're just actually working, we're actually working on the MacroEfficient account, getting quests done, because I'm at a stage now where it's really time to get some more quests knocked out of the way. So that's what we're doing. This will definitely be the last one though, I should really call it. I've been live for almost 3 hours, so it's been a really good stream tonight. Very productive. Gotten like 5 quests done. Some big ones too. But I really should get going. Good thing instances don't delete your items like they used to, huh? I get way too comfortable, honestly. Okay, I think that's good enough. Should work. Okay, now that I have some prayer, this will be so easy. Yeah, we're doing getting ahead right now, which apparently was difficult enough to kill me. Mostly because I just didn't realize he has this mechanic. And also I didn't restock my hit points in prayer before I came. Is this all this quest really is? I thought there was a little bit more to it. Let's see, though. What does this quest even require? 30 crafting and 26 instruction. Interesting. It didn't actually have a head, he says. Oh, that's so funny. Ah, I see. Okay, so there's more to it. I just have to... I wasn't able to bring the head because there was no head. So I need to kind of fake it, right? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Is he really going to believe a clay head is actually a beast's head? A clay bear. That's funny. Hey, Dougie. Good to see ya. Is this the Dougie? The Doug? The one and only? Mr. Oh, shoot. I don't remember your account name from back in the day. I will 100% race you to 99 woodcutting, though. The one and only. The man bun, Doug. Good to see ya. Thanks for jumping in the stream tonight. Hope you're doing good. Oh, valid logic. That's right. That's totally right. I know Doug from way back in actual 2007. We were friends on RuneScape back then. I mean, still are, but particularly we met on RuneScape back then. Mount the bloody head. What? Do you need more nails than that? That's weird. Oh, I guess, yeah, because the quest guide knew I could get some from the workbench. That makes sense. Many, many moons ago. Oh my goodness. Jeez, I never actually even wound up getting 99 woodcutting on that account. I got 99 woodcutting on my next account. Not the account that we were racing on. Here we go. Okay, let's finish this quest real quick and turn it in. And I'll be wrapping up with the stream then. Okay. Oh, there's a cutscene. He's very happy. Very happy with his head. Alright, there's the end of Getting Ahead, which is a pretty easy quest, but super nice, as it gives a little bit of crafting and construction experience, both of which are very valuable at this point. Enough to give me a construction level, which is pretty nice. I remember you did technically... Well, it depends on your interpretation. because I did get it on my second account after we raced in like 2013. So, not exactly, but yeah, I guess you could go either way. All right. So I think that's actually where I'm going to go ahead and end off the stream tonight. It's been about 3 hours, and we got a lot done today. I think I'm up to, 112 quests completed, which is really cool. I think it was at 102 before. So this should hopefully be enough footage for the next episode of MacroEfficient Main. So look forward to that. I'm hoping sometime this weekend. And then I should hopefully be able to wrap up and be releasing Time Traveler within the next week after that. So hopefully that'll work out. I haven't been quite as busy recently, so yeah, I appreciate you jumping by, Doug, even though it was towards the end. I do go live pretty much every Thursday at around 8:15. I hadn't been doing a very good job keeping my schedule, but I've been back at it for the past couple weeks, and it's been great. So definitely come take a look then. So thanks for joining, John and Michael. I will see you both next time. Take care, everyone. Have a good night.